and when I am rotating, it's like not moving easily. This is the condition of your disc pad, this is the condition of your hardware, and caliper pin, it's totally dry. So you can see after greasing the caliper pin, we can easily rotate the wheel. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So as you know, here in India, monsoon season is going on. So we have water logging most of the places during the rainy season. So what happened? Water enter your caliper pins, and the caliper pins, they are greased, okay, so that the caliper can be moved freely. When you apply the brake, the disc caliper and brake pad will going to hold the disc rotor. But during the rainy season, water enter into that area, water, the mud, all those things, and what happens? So all the grease is flushed out. Remains in it is a dust with a greasy material. So due to that, so caliper will not going to release the pressure from the brake pads, and due to that, the brake pad keeps on holding the disc rotor, and it will going to wear tear your disc rotor. It will reduce the average, and even it also going to reduce the braking performance of your car. So especially during the rainy season, it's recommended to get the caliper pin cleaned and get it greased. So it will be like a very simple process you can easily do at home. Very basic tools are required. Information how to open, how to check it, how to clean, how to install back, everything will be provided in this video. So make sure you watch this video till end. In case if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe so that notification of such informational video you will going to receive. And from these videos you can easily do all those things at home. In case you can't do on your own, you can just at least getting a knowledge and get it done from outside from the mechanic. And it's a very simple process, like caliper grease where I will going to show you. So what's the difference between other videos and my videos? In my video, I am doing all those things at home with very basic tools. I am providing the information of each and everything, how I am doing, how I am opening, and what's the easy way to do the task. And apart from that, what all checks you can perform when you are working on your car. I will going to share those information as well. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. So let's start. So what I will going to do, I will going to check the car, remove the front wheel, and after that I will going to show you. So you can see I have just checked the car, and when I am rotating, it's like not moving easily. So you can even listen the sound. Disc pads, they are holding the disc rotor. So I'm going to show you same thing. Once we grease the caliper pin, it will move freely and you won't hear those metallic sounds. So let me just take out the wheel. After that I will show you. So wheel is removed. So right time to check all the boots, control arm, your shocker, your disc rotor, inner outer tie rods. So all those things can be checked right now. Once you are doing on your own, you can see whether all the parts are fine or not. In case if you see any wear tear, you can just replace that part as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just rotate the wheel on the left side so that I have a clear access to the bolts which are holding the caliper. So there are two bolts which are on first on the top and second on the bottom. So this is your brake caliper. Okay, this is the caliper. This is caliper bracket on which caliper is held by these two bolts. And this is the disc rotor, and this is the hose which is coming from the master cylinder. To open these, you can use a 12mm socket or you can use this key as well. So these two bolts are out. Now you have to slide out the caliper. So caliper is out. Don't hang the caliper. Okay, what you do, you can just mount the caliper on the shocker. So these are the brake pads. Take out the brake pads. We have a lot of dust in this area. Due to that, even you can hear the brake sound as well when you apply the brake. These are the hardware which holds the brake pads. So take out these as well. Now these are the caliper pins. You can see last time I serviced, it's totally dry. And even this grommet which holds the grease and the caliper, it's also, you can see it's totally dry. Let's see the condition of second one as well. Condition is bit better, but the upper one is totally dry. This one is bit better. You can still see the lubrication on this caliper pin. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to use first of all a wire brush, such kind of wire brush, to clean all the hardware, these hardwares, and also the brake pads. Such kind of wire brush and clean the hardwares. So it looks clean. So same way you have to clean both the hardwares. Let me just clean both the hardware, and same way you have to clean the disc pad as well. So let me just clean the disc pad. This is the condition of your disc pad. Let me clean both of them, and after that I will show you. So you can see both the hardwares are cleaned. and only the wired brush is used. And same with the brake pads, they are also cleaned. All the dust which was on this brake pad, they are removed specifically from these joints so that the brake pads can move freely between the caliper. Same applies over here, so it's cleaned properly. So once you are done with the cleaning of the brake pad and the hardware, you have to clean the area as well which holds the brake pad, because we have a lot of dust in this area as well. So it is cleaned properly. Now we can install back the hardwares. So install them back. This one is installed. Now the top one. So it will be installed like this. You have to hold it like this and you have to install it. So you can see once you clean the brake hardware, all those things, it can sit it very easily without any struggle. Coming on to the caliper pins, we need to clean them, remove all old grease, dust, all those things, and even you can use a brake cleaner or a throttle body cleaner to clean these things. And in my case, I will going to change this grommet as well because it's totally damaged. So you can see we have a lot of gap. So it's clean. Now use a brake cleaner to clean them. So it's cleaned. Same we will do with this as well. That's also cleaned. Now we have to clean this area as well where the caliper pin sits. It's like what I do, I just spray a brake cleaner over here and dust will come out. Once you are done, like what I do, I just take this earbud and clean the inner side as well properly. If you have a wide brush, round wide brush, you can use that as well, but in my case I am using the earbuds to clean. Same on the top one. Actually we use the brake cleaner so it totally flushed the inner part of this, so that's also cleaned. Now we have to grease the caliper pin and install it. And when you are just applying the grease, make sure you don't touch this rotor area or brake pads, because in case if you touch the brake pad or this rotor, it will going to be lubricated and the brake won't be applied. In case by mistake you touch a grease, you can just again use a brake cleaner or a throttle body cleaner to clean that particular area. This is the caliper grease which I bought from the market. This single packet cost me 30 rupees INR, and using this we can grease both the pins very easily. These are the grommets which I bought from the market. It cost me only 30 rupees. So if you see, even this is like a TVS brand, TVS Curling. So same brand which is even used by the Honda, it's the same brand. So we are again using the OEM products. We are not compromising with the quality. So first of all you have to install this grommet. So you can see it's installed over here. Now we have to fill the grease in this grommet. Fill very small quantity in this grommet, don't fill it too much. Apart from that, whatever the grease, take the grease, apply in this caliper pin as well, because this is the caliper pin which lubricates and which moves when you apply the brakes. Make sure you use the caliper pin grease, don't use the grease which is used for the lubrication. Actually it's a byproduct of the crude oil. So what you do, it just cut this rubber area and it will going to damage, the dust will going to enter. So make sure you use a caliper pin grease, and whatever the grease is left, fill in this area as well. Now install back the caliper pin. Okay, it's seated properly. You can see the movement. This is something very important. It's freely moving. Same way we will going to do on the second caliper pin as well. And fill little bit of grease in this area as well where the caliper pin will going to be sit. Not too much. Actually if you going to fill it, it will be a lot of grease will going to be filled in this area, but make sure you just fill a little bit of grease so that it can move freely. This is the way how it works. We can just easily press the caliper pin, it will be freely moving in and out. Before installing the brake pad, make sure you just rub the brake pad and remove the material from the brake pad so that the surface is even. So this is done. So before installing, how to identify which brake pad we are going to install inner side, where the piston will going to press. This one, the steel plate, we have additional steel plate which will going to be installed on the inner side, because you see we have this black material on top of this steel plate. So this will going to install on the inner side. So very easily. So before installing the caliper, spray a brake cleaner or a throttle body cleaner on the disc rotor and wipe it with a clean cloth. Now we have to install back the caliper. So make sure you don't twist the brake caliper, because we have this hose which has brake oil. So first of all, install the brake caliper. So you can see it's aligned. So now we have to install these bolts. You have to align this and tight the bolts first of all with your hand and later with the tool. So top one is done, now the bottom one. Again we will going to use the 12 mm this key and going to tight both the bolts. That's it, we are done. So you can see, using a very basic tools, a wired brush, 12 mm key, caliper pin grease, a screwdriver, we have cleaned the caliper pins and grease it back. So I will going to follow the same procedure on the other side wheel as well. So you can see, after greasing the caliper pin, we can easily rotate the wheel using one hand, and I am not applying that much of force. So that's it in this video. If you like this video, give thumbs up and please do subscribe to my channel. Keep watching DIY Guy. Take care. Bye bye.